If you've ever watched BBQ Pitmasters on TLC, you've definitely heard the name Tuffy Stone. Stay tuned for my on-the-spot interview with the man himself, but with a surprise ending. Hello and welcome to Grillin' and Chillin' with Coleman. And as you know, I just spent some time at Memphis in May, the world's largest barbecue competition. While I was out there competing, I actually got to spend some quality time with some of my Grillin' and Chillin' heroes. Now, a few years ago, one of my favorite shows to watch on TV was BBQ Pitmaster. And in 2010, Tuffy Stone competed on the show, and in season 3, he actually became one of the judges on the series. Tuffy is a world-class barbecue competitor, and he leads a team called Cool Smoke, and he's won multiple awards all across the nation, and he's still found time to publish his book called Cool Smoke, The Art of Great Barbecue. I was able to meet up with Tuffy at Memphis in May, but stay tuned till the end of the interview. We had a surprise guest walk up. Now here's the interview. Well, folks, this is Coleman with Grillin' and Chillin' with Coleman, and if you don't recognize this gentleman, you ought to. This is Tuffy Stone from Cool Smoke Barbecue, one of the winningest gentlemen in barbecue. And it was one of my goals to meet him today at the Memphis in May event. So I appreciate you spending some time with me today.
Man, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I got my mouth full. Mo just brought me a really nice pork belly burned in. It's good.
Well, we ought to have him join the conversation as well.
Hey, Mo.
He's busy.
Yeah.
So how many years have you been competing?
I cooked my first barbecue, Memphis in May or just in general?
Memphis in May.
First time I cooked Memphis in May was 2010.
2010. And how many times have you placed?
I don't know. I'd have to count. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. 1, 4, I don't know, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to cook?
Well, I'm cooking shoulders. All right, so for those that don't know, at Memphis in May, it's a pork-centric contest. So you're either going to cook pork, or pork, and it can be ribs, whole pork shoulders, or whole hog. And
Right.
so this weekend we're cooking pork shoulders. Last year we were fortunate enough we took grand with the shoulders. So
Perfect.
So we thought we'd stick with shoulders, you know.
Okay. Well, my channel is mainly folks that are backyard grillers. Oh, thank you.
Come on.
So my channel is mostly guys that are just backyard grillers that are grilling on the weekend.
Okay.
So I really teach the basics. I'm not much of a competition griller, but I just kind of teach the new guy that just bought a grill. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That'll go right on my refrigerator in my kitchen.
Oh, good.
So I'm just teaching the basics. I'm just trying to help the new guy that just got
it
into
doesn't
grilling.
matter whether it's here in Memphis in May. It doesn't matter if it's here in Memphis in May or the basics.
Right.
The elements are the same.
Certainly.
You know, we're gonna whether you're cooking ribs in a world championship or whether you're cooking them in your backyard, you want to get the tenderness right. You want to get the right level of smoke on there. You want them to be juicy. You want them to be flavorful. You want to have the right amount of rub. You want to have the right amount of sauce. You don't want to burn your sauce. So what you teach translates everywhere.
Perfect. So if you were to give one form of advice to a brand new guy that's just starting, just about to go out and buy his first grill, what would that advice be to him?
Well, it's probably more than one but I think there's a very short list of things that I would say to anybody that's going out to get their first grill or smoker. First of all, when you make the decision of what that grill or smoker is going to be, think about how much meat do you want to cook? Do you want to play with your fire, or do you want to set it and forget it? Do you want to do direct cooking, or do you want to do indirect cooking? What's the meats you're going to cook? You know, if you're looking mostly pork chops and steaks, a direct grill would be fine. If you're looking to cook pork butts and brisket, you want to be able to have something that can be have a hot side and a cool side. But anyways, you think about what the grill or the grill or smoker selection is that you want to get. When it comes to smoking, I teach this all the time. If you look at my pit right here, so this is a traditional offset smoker. So my firebox is back there, my meat goes here, and the heat exhausts here, and so it's I can run a fire very clean. I can put a lot of meat on this thing. If you're buying one at home, you're going to get a much smaller model of this. Jamie Gear builds this pit, and he gets mad at me when I say it. But at the end of the day, this is just a tool.
Right.
This is as cool as this pit looks. I wouldn't cook on it if it didn't work well. And so I think when we get to picking a pit at home, like a simple Weber kettle, or you know, what I like about that is I can set it up where I can have hot coals on one side, no coals on the other. I can cook a pork butt on it. I can cook a rack of ribs on it. I can cook chicken, steak, pork chop, any of them. It's affordable. But whatever one you get, just get one that's dependable and has the versatility that you want. I lost my train of thought. Y'all have to bear with me. I just done some demonstrations, but I came over here really just to show the stack. When you get a pit initially, and that smoke's coming out of the stack, and you're like, yeah, I'm smoking, and you think that's what you're supposed to do, I'd say probably not. I like to treat smoke like salt and pepper. So I want to run a clean fire, and so I use a good fuel. I don't have any. I've got some hickory over here. I cut my hickory really small, but whether it's briquettes or lump, you know, just running good fuel. I like to treat smoke like salt and pepper. The bigger the cut, the more smoke I'm going to have on there. The lighter the cut, the less smoke I'm going to have on there. Backyard, first time people, the best food in the world, whether it's in our backyard or down here in Memphis and May, is the barbecue that's got the best chew. So no one likes tough barbecue. We want to cook these ribs or these pork shoulders or these briskets and get them really nice and tender, but always sauce at the end. A lot of people will burn them. A lot of barbecue sauces have sugar in there, and when you put that sauce on the meat over the direct coals, those sugars can burn and it can get really bitter. So I always tell people, get the meat to the doneness that you want, then put the sauce on. And when you do sauce, just be really careful that it doesn't get too hot and it doesn't burn.
Perfect.
I'd get windy quick.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, I guess that's why you teach a great class. You want to tell some of my viewers about some of your barbecue classes?
Well, so I'm getting ready to teach another class next month with my good friend Melissa Cookston.
Okay.
She'll teach whole hog, whole shoulders, loin back ribs. I'm going to teach chicken, St. Louis cut spare ribs, pork butts, and beef brisket. And it's about a two and a half day class. Lots of good food. One of the things is good. So we're teaching everything that we do on the competition circuit, but we have a lot of people come take this class that have no interest in competition, but they just want to cook better barbecue. So, you know, we got restaurateurs and caterers coming to that. Come here real quick, Mo. Mo. Come here, we got someone that's talk to you. All right, so can you turn this to like wide angle now?
You damn right. Put this little pencil right between us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's just three of us.
He gonna blend in because he got a little red strip, little red strip right there.
The mic we got mic technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
But Mo and I did the show forever together.
I've got a YouTube channel. I sent you a couple emails. I'm sure you get a bunch of them.
Mo teaches classes too, and I've spent enough time talking about barbecue with Mo.
That's my brother right there.
We are.
That's seriously.
Actually, we're getting ready to do an event here coming up.
Yep.
We're both cooking shoulders this weekend. But Mo and I think anybody that knows barbecue more or less thinks of things the same way. You know, it's like you teach, he teaches, I teach, and it's just
it's barbecue family.
Yeah,
there's a whole lot of people I know in the barbecue game. There's very few that I call my friends, my real true friends. That's one right there. There's very few. I mean, I know a lot of people that are great people, but Tuffy right here, man, I can call him up anytime.
Right.
He'll answer the phone. We can talk.
I'll tell you a story about Mo and I one time. We were filming an episode of BBQ Pitmasters, and I said something, and it made him laugh. And we were up on the stage. We had just finished. It was the end of the show. And he said, "Oh, Tuffy, you're so funny." And he did this, and he launched me about 16 feet that way.
I mean, he got off the ground. He was like ready to scrap. He was like,
I was not. He launched me.
He was like ready to scrap. He was like, what the hell did you just do? I'm like,
dislocated a rib.
No, but but he's a sweetheart. And anyways, but we were just talking about teaching people how to cook barbecue, and you walk by, and I was like, you and I think so much about food the same way,
man.
and
I love Tuffy. I'm seriously, man. That's my boy right there, man. I love Tuffy.
You're a sweetheart. I'll pay you later.
Yeah.
You can't pay me nothing, dude. You know, you're my homeboy. Man.
Well, I've got a YouTube channel called Grillin' and Chillin' with Coleman, and I teach a lot of weekend barbecuers how to grill.
There you go.
Brand new channel. Just started off about a year ago, but it's growing and doing well. And you two, I've been watching both of you guys for years now on TV, and I learned and got my inspiration from both of you, and that's kind of what inspired me to start my channel. And
I was watching Tuffy, man. I was sitting at home, man. I was sitting at home thinking, man, I want to get into this competition game. And I'm watching Tuffy. I'm like, man, I would love to get in there and meet my boy Tuffy, man. He's just a good dude, man. And you know, it's just been a blessing to be able to work with Tuffy for the years that I did. And we're getting ready to do a gig here in June. And I'm seriously, man. I mean, Tuffy called me up. I'm there. Because, I mean, we're like this. So I'm serious.
Y'all, hey. You need to go give him a tour of Big Booty Judy.
I'm about to take him.
You were just down in. We live in Dallas, and I was in
Luling, baby.
I follow you on Facebook, and I've been watching you. You went down there and picked it up, and follow it through. So, you mind if we follow you over? Can I get a tour?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for taking time out.
I love it, bro.
All right.
Mo, you're the only one here that's got an inflatable of yourself here.
Wow, that was a gift from Australia.
That's funny. Mo, you want to tell me about your...
So this is I call this up. This is out of Luling, Texas. A pit builder is called Syntex Smoker, good friend of mine. Builds awesome pits. He just got into get young cat, but he's an awesome welder. His dad's an awesome welder. So they built this trailer. I've had this pit for over a year and had skids on like you would normally see in Texas, as you know.
Right.
And I took it back to him after I did a cook for the Navy SEALs. We cut the skids off and they built this beautiful trailer. It's got air ride on it, so I can actually lower it and I can raise it up. Badass.
That's nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the low on it. Hold on. Check it out. Hey, check it out, guys.
Yeah.
Got air shock.
Hey. Check this out.
Oh,
damn.
there we go.
Make that ass drop.
Badass. But yeah, so she made it where I had to get it airbags on it because it's got such a deep firebox. So you gotta get it off the ground so you're not checking the firebox. So that's why I got air ride on it. But it rides, even though this is a 1,000-gallon pit, it rides like a small pit. You know it's a little 1,000-gallon behind you, but it's still just smooth. So,
Did you tow it in from Texas?
I went to Texas to home here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I followed you on Facebook, and you came down and picked it up. We just live a little north of Dallas.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's something.
Gorgeous smoker.
Cold piece, man.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Good to meet you. Thank you very much.
You too, man.
I appreciate it. God bless you, my brother.
You too, man.
So, I told you guys I was going to get to meet Tuffy Stone, Mo Cason, maybe a couple other folks. Well, we just got to meet Tuffy Stone and Mo. A couple guys I like to meet now. I'm actually here in Mo's tent now. He's showing me his new grill, Big Booty Judy. Just picked it up in Dallas, so he was telling me about it, showing me the air ride on it. Excited to see it. So a couple more guys I like to see. I like to see Malcolm Reed and Myron Mixon. So we'll see if we get to do that. But this is Coleman Hudson signing out.
Picks you right up. I'd like to try.
How are you doing? Myron, how are you, sir?
It's good to see y'all. Good to see you too, bud.
Thank you again for joining me in the GNC kitchen. If you like this video, here's a few more you might like. And please like down below and subscribe right up here. And don't forget to ring that bell. It'll let you know when I've got some new videos coming out. I always enjoy spending time with you in the GNC kitchen and sharing my recipes. Now y'all go grill something.